What's good YouTube, it's your boy TSO Sage and I'm back with another video. This video is going to be a bit different from all my other videos. For starters, I'm hardly going to talk about basketball. In fact, based off whatever I title this and whatever the thumbnail is, you should be able to tell that this video is about me rather than anything else. And I'm doing this video for several reasons that I'll get into later. But to paraphrase this video before I really get into it, long story short, I feel like nobody knows my channel for real. Like y'all don't know what my content is going to be like. Hell, to be honest, most of you don't even know where I came from and I just popped up on your feed about a Clippers video. I know all of these things about my channel and I'm not ashamed about that being the way you found me at all. In fact, I'm inspired by it. And I don't know how entertaining this video is going to be, but I promise it's going to have some entertainment because I'm definitely going to respond to some criticisms, going to respond to all the love, but most importantly, I'm going to tell you guys about TSO Sage's channel. And this is for sure going to be one of those videos where I don't care if it got 2 views, 20 views, a million views. It's a video I need to make and it's a video that I'm going to do. So with all that being said, if you guys like the video, don't forget to like the video and let's get right to it. So my brothers, briefly, let's talk about why I'm even here and why I'm doing YouTube to begin with. Well, I won't diss the major network because duh, it's a major network, but let's just say I had an internship at one of the major networks that you see on television all the time. And I'm not dissing them when I say this because I'm not a snake. I mess with everybody in that studio tough. And to be honest, I plan on going back. But I used to watch these dudes on there all the time and how they talked to other players, coaches, etc. And I was just like, yo, I could do this. Like I could really do what they're doing right now. And it's a dream that I've had for a long time, but I never got paid for it, obviously, because I can only talk to my friends in a group chat. And for the brothers that's in that group chat, first of all, what's good, y'all? But second, I already know my truth, brother. You ain't gotta hide it. It's true. I go too far all the time. I always found myself talking about stuff that nobody cares about, but I only care about because I love basketball too much. Or especially when I'm slandering somebody and I just don't know when to stop. And as my love for basketball constantly rose every day, having to then suppress that love because nobody really cares about basketball as much as I do kinda sucked. And the more I really thought about it, this kind of applied with everything. I'm a really analytical guy when I want to be. I was toxic but yet informative in every single thing I did. Fast forward to around the 1st of May and I finally decided, hey, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel. And I'm gonna make an hour-long podcast so I can just talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about without being judged for it. Or at least feeling that way. I could have been tripping all along. But as you can tell by now, I have no hour-long video on my channel. In fact, that Word is Law podcast, by the way, the name of the podcast was Word is Law. And if you know, you know. Comment below why I call it Word is Law. But yeah, the Word is Law video is only 13 minutes and 32 seconds. That's because I quickly realized this is not easy. It's not easy at all. And after many failed attempts, I decided to just talk about music because I was just done listening to a couple of albums. Plus, I figured it was better off for me to start with music so everybody knows how diverse my channel will be. But dog, I didn't know editing 13 minutes and 32 seconds of audio would take me a literal month to get done. It was my first time editing anything ever. It was also my first time recording ever. Quite obviously, it was my first YouTube video ever. And looking back at it, it was just all so bad. But at the time, I loved it. And after making nothing short of a dog shit thumbnail, not gonna lie, I finally decided I had everything good to go and I just needed a name for the channel. I kid you not, for the people that be in my Twitch stream, me and Lenko were up to like 5 a.m. creating nothing but smack acronyms, bro. Like we was in a PS4 party. We got the PS5 now, by the way. But yeah, we was just chilling in the party creating acronyms. Went from CS3 to DKT, 4K Trey, YRG, DEO, anything, bruh. And once we decided TSO sounded good and nobody else had it, we were like, cool, now what the hell are we gonna make this mean? And shout out to Lenko though, but I'm taking all the credit for this one. A running joke in my friend group is the fact that I'm the old man of the group because I don't listen to the same music they do, which isn't even true. I just don't like Travis Scott, Young Thug, and Playboi Carti, which by the way, WLR, one of the worst collections of music I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, because of that old man joke anyway, I always thought of myself as the wise guy of the group. Old wise guy is a Sage. And I'm like, all right, how am I gonna get Sage to fit with TSO? Then it hit me. Everything I say, I feel is slept on. The slept on Sage was then born. And just like that, I hit the ground running. Every Sunday I had a Word is Law up. Every single time I tried my absolute best. If I ever missed a Word is Law, I was so miserable for that entire next week. Cause the joke was you can only get the word on a gospel Sunday. You can't get the word on a Wednesday. If I missed a Sunday, I had to wait till next week. But for the most part, I was very consistent as it only took me 5 videos to hit 50 subs, going from May 31st to July 12th. I'm even toxic to myself. I told myself that 50 subs just simply wasn't good enough. In fact, I told myself it was ass. Everybody was like, you're doing great. What are you talking about? I was like, nah, this shit sucks. And slowly but surely, I ended up transitioning to basketball content because I felt like that's what I was best at. And of course, it's what I wanted to do. And then just like that, hardly even a month later, I saw my first ever 1,000 viewed video. Funny enough, that was my first rant video, but I'll get to that subject later on. After that, I ended up uploading 4 days straight. And the 4th day was the birth of the Paul George video. Although it didn't grow too much higher, I guess that was on the day that Paul George sucked or something. But that was my first video that hit 1,000 views in an hour. And at that point, I'm saying everybody fucks with my toxicity, but at the same time, no, I know what I'm talking about. And to be honest, the following stretch of videos after that was the hardest I've ever worked. I don't know necessarily if they were daily uploads, but I know for a fact I worked so hard on all those videos. And I worked so hard to even make sure I could even record all those videos. And all of that hard work finally paid off on September 16th, 2020. fair enough, I got lucky for this situation to even present itself, but all the stars aligned for me. That day was the birth of the Clippers video. That video didn't change my channel. That video changed my life. I had people telling me, who the hell are you and why are you in my recommended? But you're hilarious. Like, that shit was so surreal to me, bro. I almost cried that night, I swear to God, bro. 5 videos later, I'm at 200 subs. And I'm gonna speed this up because I want to talk about the current status, but my OGs will tell you, bro, ever since that Celtics video, combined with the insane traction that the Clippers video and the Paul George video was getting, we went from 100 subs a day to 1,000 subs today, bro. Like, it was insane growth, bro. I didn't even think it was real. Like, we're talking 2 months ago, I'm happy I hit 200 subs. At this point, I'm trying to hit 20K. Do y'all not understand the amount of happiness, the amount of emotions, the amount of love I have for you guys, bro? Like, you wouldn't know it, but trust me, y'all really changed my life, and I really just mess with y'all so tough for that, bro. And that's why I end all of my videos saying I love you all, take care, and stay blessed. I don't say that shit to be cheesy, bro. I really mean that shit, dog. But that's just the origin story, bro. I really want to talk about the content that I'm making today and the kind of content you're gonna see in the future, because I feel a lot of people who are just discovering my channel don't really know what my channel's about. Hell, to be honest, I feel like some of my OGs don't know what my channel is about. My goal is to make talking about basketball fun. As I talked about earlier, if you didn't skip to this part, my whole reason for even making this channel was based off the fact that I felt like I had nobody to talk about basketball with, because talking about basketball isn't perceived as the fun thing to do. Like, this is no shade whatsoever, I promise you it's just true. Outside of a couple analysts who are just simply entertaining, people don't turn on an ESPN or FS1, or hell, they don't even go to NBA YouTube. You don't go to any of these for entertainment. You go for it for information. You go for it for interesting takes, things you didn't know. You want to learn about the sport, which is perfectly fine, but that's not what my channel is. On the flip side, a lot of people think my channel is just being an angry Lakers fan, that I'ma always be that guy that just rants about everything that upsets him, that I'm gonna be that channel that slanders every player or rants about everything. Although most of you that think that don't mean it by any harm, let me tell you something now. That's not my channel either. As I said earlier, my goal is making talking about basketball fun. Sometimes, yes, I'm just being an angry fan up at 11 a.m. recording to some news or some game. And although I'll never just be that guy that talks about basketball without being entertaining, that doesn't mean I'm never gonna have more informative based content. And I know haters or trolls are simply haters and trolls. Don't think I'm out here getting bullied or nothing like that. I really don't care. Everybody knows I'm toxic. And although it's not a lot considering the thousands of people that watch my channel, I say like once a month I'll get a comment like the one I'm about to read right now.
Okay, bro, your videos were funny at first, but now they're annoying. You're just looking like a regular Laker fan, always thinking that they're right when they're just dumb.
Yeah, I'll get a comment like that, for example. And in fact, that's on my latest video. And to a degree, it's actually right. And that's why I'm making this video all together. I'm not like an EDP channel or anything. I'm not here to just make fun of players who are on my own team or just make fun of players in the league in general. Like, I'm not just gonna be this angry ass hating channel. But at the same time, my man Ovio Diego's kind of bugging the fuck out, or he's just gonna have to leave, because I'm gonna continue to make content like that. The rants, the initial reactions, the streams, all of that natural toxicity is gonna forever be a part of my channel. That's never going away. And for the people who just can't think on a video to video basis and be like, oh, this video he's gonna be toxic, this video is gonna be informative, this video is an initial reaction, and this video is gonna be a reaction that's more thought out, etc., etc. If you can't keep your mind moving like that, or you just really want a consistent informative, or rant, I'm not your guy. I'll never be your guy. My whole lifestyle is consisting of me being unapologetically me. I'm not gonna change who I am for some clout, whether it's in a good way or a bad way. And that's why I said I really need to make this video, because I already know how things are gonna turn out. Some people are gonna be like, all right, bet, I really respect what you did. But there's gonna be a couple of people who be like, nah, bro, I'm only tuning into the rants. It's gonna be a couple of people who take it to the extreme and be like, bro, I'm unsubscribing because I don't know what the hell you're gonna do. Which is all perfectly fine. You do what you want. It is your phone, your laptop, your PS4. Because y'all ain't got PS5s. Like, it's your YouTube account. Do what you want and watch who you want. But I'm just telling y'all now, sometimes I'm gonna think with my brain and sometimes I'm gonna think with my heart. Sometimes I'm gonna just be on this mic spouting that bullshit, just being toxic. And sometimes I'm gonna really tell you something that you really didn't know. And this isn't a flex or anything when I say this, but me personally, I find all my takes somewhat interesting. Even if they're being toxic, I always end up calming down mid-session of the video and being like, all right, but for real, this is what's gonna happen. Hell, even in my Kyle Kuzma video, at first I started saying, oh my God, why do we pay him, blah, blah, blah. I ended up literally saying the contract is not that bad, but it's a matter of if Kuzma tightens the fuck up. And sure, you could argue that I should just be a rant channel, because the one time I didn't take anything seriously and I was just toxic throughout was the Clippers video. I even ended the video with a bunch of embarrassing screenshots of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and I think I say something like Luka's better than Kawhi, which when I drop my top 25, y'all find out if that was a joke or not. But yeah, you could look at that video and easily be like, oh yeah, Sage, this is what you're destined to do. And you're absolutely right, I'm gonna keep doing it. But if you think rants are the only thing I'm gonna do, you're tripping. Tripping big shoes, my guy. It's not gonna happen. I'm never gonna be a rant channel. I said it like a million times now. If I could repeat one of the most legendary sports media quotes of all time, in the wise words of Nick Saban, I'm not going to, so quit asking. I'm here to give you guys new perspectives on basketball. I'm here to give you guys interesting takes on basketball, which y'all already know by now. It's a 99.9% chance it gets toxic. It's just who I am. Hell, most of the time I'm even toxic to you guys. But I know I have love for you guys, and I know you guys have love for me. At least some of you. Some of you niggas is actually haters and you're weird. But even my haters, I love you guys because I can see things from a very negative perspective. But to conclude this video, and I direct this at all the haters and all the OVO Diegos out there. If you find my rants annoying, I'm telling you now, you're not gonna like those videos, but they're gonna keep happening. And if those certain videos are enough to turn you off from my channel, then rest in peace, bozo, I really don't care. But if you think those are the only kind of videos I make, that's just incorrect. At least know what the fuck you talking about, bruh. But that's gonna do it for today's video. It's main boy TSO Sage. As I've said several times in this video, and I won't ever stop saying it, so get annoyed about that too. I love all of you guys so much. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and shout out some OGs real quick in case y'all think I'm cap. Shout out my brother Cisco. Shout out my brother Markel Scott. Shout out my day one squad and A-Rod, but I swear to God, I'll leave that motherfucker if Triz goes out there and makes the name on some whack ass Celtic shit. And shout out good sis Kathy. Kathy, I hope you a girl because you got a girl as your profile picture, but she animated, so I don't really know. But if you is a whole sister, then shout out to you too. And shout out to everybody else I didn't name, and I know for a fact some of y'all gonna go at me for not naming y'all. And y'all know I'm gonna be down in that comment section ready to debate your little asses. Shout out to y'all too. But yeah, dog, TSO been on the rise and we gonna keep going crazy in 2021. In fact, we ending this bum ass year off strong, trust and believe that. But alright, let me wrap it up for real this time. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you like my content, subscribe. Why the fuck you watching my shit and you're not subscribed? And it's me, boy TSO Sage. I'ma holla at y'all later. Take care and stay blessed.